Turn my headphones up. Louder.
What you need? What you need? Here we go. Daily Dose, episode 42.
42.
We got some. You know what? We walked in this building first and foremost. This is our guy's Kiati's building. I'm gonna let him get into it a little later. This was a little content mania, brother. It's Congo wild around here because, as you can tell, we're in a is this undisclosed or disclosed location?
Yeah, we film at the Hive. They can know that.
We're at the Hive, and he's gonna talk about that later. We got our other brother here, JQ.
We pimping, baby.
Big pimping. We had a great response from his podcast, so thank you for commenting, liking, and sharing. Then we got the other gentleman here, Warren.
Big facts.
And this is what it felt like, when LeBron sent that tweet out and he wanted to assemble the Avengers. When we were all right here, I was like, damn, this is what it felt like when LeBron and Steph and KD all linked up. So now we're here. So with that being said, this is a very special episode because getting all three of us together is unheard of.
Big facts.
And
Man, I really have not seen y'all in a long time together, like for real.
Facts,
Probably
dog.
since we was at 9, like a real workout, like really.
Oh, you talking about working out?
Just all three of us in a room together.
Oh,
same
yeah,
time.
for
Yeah,
real.
in the room.
You ain't lying about that one.
Some fuck that shit Saturday type shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so
That shit Saturday.
we've evolved. You're doing great things we're going to talk about. You're doing great things we're going to talk about. And you're doing great things we're talking about. We are all here together. So as we kick off the show, per usual, Kiati?
Hey, bro,
He ain't drinking shit.
you had me itching last time for about 2 hours, bro.
Oh, this is the different drip.
Okay,
This is the pimp drip.
come on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got that. Taramana, shout out to The Rock. Maybe you'll see this. Maybe you won't. If you don't, we got 2 words for you. We'll get to that later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's how you starting the
Hey,
show?
man, you wanna
You could have just told me. I would have called him. You ain't have to say it like that.
It's gotta be dramatic.
Rock, hey, Rock, he
gotta
just
be
playing Rock.
dramatic.
I call you after the show, Rock. God.
Dave was like,
Dwayne,
Mo,
I call
handle The Rock for me, Mo.
Dwayne, I got you. bro.
say Dwayne.
Dwayne, you gotta call him Dwayne. Corporate. That's their corporate. They're Dwayne.
I'm gonna hit you D after this.
No, DJ. DJ.
Hey, Kiati, you get that.
That's Sunday
Yeah,
communion.
get mine out the cup.
Get
You
that
hear me?
pimp. Congo South.
Yeah.
Sponsor. Drink Benjamin Blue. Sponsor. Those are your guys', by the way.
Shout out to Benjamin.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks to Benjamin. Man, which flavor is this?
Pink lemonade. Biggest drop of the summer,
Big
part 2.
facts. Big facts.
Man, wait. Taj was talking about, this the new?
That's a new joint.
That's a new.
joint. That's a
That
new
pink
joint.
lemonade
Daily
go
Dose.
hard.
When is the episode getting there? 42. Kiati, my brother. JQ, my brother. Warren.
Damn.
This is
Family.
an episode
Yeah.
about greatness,
My dog.
giving everybody's flowers, and creating something special.
There it is.
Oh, you know the last shot I took was on your podcast? That was the last shot I took. Was when we filmed Daily Dose, and that was months ago.
That's the pre-workout?
No, that's the recovery. That's the pimp sauce right there.
That's recovery, and it hydrates you throughout the day. I asked him, could you drink too much of it? He said, no. You can take that to the club with you. And
I was sipping that shit the whole vacation in Mexico. No lie. Everybody was at the bar drinking shit. I had my pink lemonade in my shaker cup the whole time. At the pool, everything. I was on my aminos the whole time.
See, this is
On
what
vacation.
this is what it's all about because here I am with my family's business, and we're talking about our supplements that you were taking on your vacation,
Facts.
and we're sitting in one of your creations, and you're all over the place, taking over the world, man. So first and foremost, man, how about you get into this place and what this is? And this is the Content Mania, brother, and I'm honored to take our first ever Daily Dose podcast and take it on the road to help promote you because you've always supported us, and this is all about supporting each other. And we got the Avengers in here, and we're gonna take on the world.
Man, I'm glad you said that, right? This is an appropriate moment because I was finna get on your ass. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh,
I told those.
Oh, shit.
Warren know this, but I'm glad Walt, listen. He laughed because he know what I'm finna say.
Facts.
I do not do podcasts. I get asked all the time, hey, bro, do my podcast. Hey, man, do my podcast. And I be like, dog, I talk all day. We do radio.
Yeah.
I got an MC at the club.
Yeah.
I'm doing my syndicated stuff.
yeah.
And you want me to come sit down on my off time and do what I do while I'm at work? I just be telling people no, not
Yeah.
even out of disrespect, but just,
Yeah.
man, my family needs time, big
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dose was like, hey, man, I got a podcast I'm rolling out, Daily Dose. He almost had me because Daily Dose started at 9. I said, bro, you should be packaging this up.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? Dose is building it. Then Warren went on that. Who went on, Warren or Sobo?
Warren.
I think
it
I
was
went on
Warren
first, yeah.
Warren went on there first. He said, hey, dog, you got to go do Dose podcast. I said, no. This is a real listen. Damn. Listen. I said, no. Warren said, dog, you got to go. So I said, bro, I'm going to support with this comment, with this like. I'm going to share. I'm going to do any of that. I'm not going to talk on no podcast. Because the first time I said on his podcast and everybody the 9,000 people that I told no, going to be like, no. Then I saw Sobo. Then JQ went before me or after me?
After you.
After you.
So then after I seen it, and it was like they peer pressured me, and then Sobo could fight good. So then Sobo was like, you still ain't gonna go on there? I said, man, dog. I said, you know what? We've been working on getting ready to roll out some of my intellectual property. Let me go to your podcast first. Just so then that way it's family. You already be holding us on the workouts. He be the monitor, hey, why you look like that? Well, I ain't lying. Hey, man, hey, no, do 10 more. Why do trainers always do that? I'm glad you're here. Why do y'all always, when we tell y'all we tired, y'all be like, you got 10 more? No, we don't. We don't, bro.
Well, there's two different types of trainers. There's Congo trainers and the other trainers. And their 10 reps more is not what our 10 reps more are.
Point.
I thought 10 was 10.
No, it's not. I'm glad you said that. Do you know why he's not lying? Because last week I came to work out, I didn't see neither one of you bastards because you was out of town.
I was on vacation.
Yeah.
You was on vacation.
I came the day before.
You came the day before.
And then I came the next day looking for it, then you didn't show up.
All right, look. So I get in that mug, and Dose was like, "Yeah, go ahead and hit the shoulder. We put it on you? What's the when you put
Sandbag?
No, not
the squats.
Yeah, let's go on squat. No, Kiati, come on, jump in there. Day one, man. Why he ain't factor in the fact that the weights was on the end, the chain was on the end. Man, hit that. I said Dose. I picked that mug up. I ain't even look. Y'all, I be so gang business. I ain't even look at the end of the bar. Man, I got that mug. He said, step back. I stepped back. I said, oh, I had to tighten that core up. He said, come on. Come where, bro? You trying to kill me, dog. I did it. But, dog, why that was unnecessary,
I'm going to re-reference his story because he was the one saying he could squat Andre Johnson's weight. And then you wanted to get into that bar and squat his weight. I said, you shouldn't do it. You said, no, fuck that shit. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I said, well, you are not hard body, you soft body. So if you want to do it, you better squat this shit. So we went and tried, and he couldn't do it.
And I came in, I did, I don't know if it was your way, I did a squat that had me walking like Fred Sanford the next day. But, you know, I'm better now.
Hey, I don't know what it is about the extra. See, here's the thing about Congo. For the people that work out, you might not work out how we work out at Congo just because we work out with some maniacs. And I think bro be waking up early in the morning to come up with different stuff to disrupt how your body flow functions. Because it'd be like, you might, kids cover your ears. You might think you're going to get freaky on a Friday. Not if it's leg day. You hear me? hey. You're like, oh, yeah, squat that, jump that, do that, push that, hit the sled, come back. Get on the, most terrible piece of equipment in Congo is what?
Regal Pool. Summer's just better with a darn pool in your backyard. Regal Pools builds award-winning custom pools for families across Houston made for memories, built to last like America. Ready to get started? Call Josh at Regal Pools and tell him Dose sent you. Or see their links in the show notes for more information.
Most terrible, I say the Versa.
The Versa?
The Versa or the skier?
Ski.
The skier. Probably the skier. I don't know, both of them. Or the bike.
That whole
The
ass
Versa or
bike.
the ski or the bike.
Oh, that bike. Oh, yeah, that bike.
The bike.
I forgot about the bike.
Because you don't never get
The
used to
assault
the
bike.
bike.
I call
You
it the
never-
flies. Hey, we got to hit it from the bike. You hear me? From the bike.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, the
that
bike.
bike, because whenever your legs get tired, you be like, man, I do upper body. You try to cheat and just do this, and then that mug get hard, and then when you got to put your legs back with it, that bike is terrible.
And then the new bike's even worse because it don't make no noise. The old one used to like, all right, it'll fuck you up. Like, I'm doing something. But that new one, you give it all you got. And that motherfucker is just like, it's like hitting the freak from back in the day. And she just looking at you like, that's all you got.
That's never been said on this podcast before.
I'm not trying a new bike. I ain't-
Here's the reference. Kids
that
cover
bike,
their heels.
that
but
bike
hey,
will show you if you in shape or not.
Yeah, that
Come
bike,
on,
bro.
for
That bike.
real.
The bike. That's
And the
worst.
Versa.
That's the worst one.
So I would like to apologize to all the 9,000 people that reached out for County to do a podcast, and now he's doing a second podcast.
Yeah, before
But
I did anybody else.
It's all in support. So now all you podcasters out there, since he has a place to do it, and if you want to do a podcast with him,
Hey, guess what?
you can do it at the Hive.
He gonna say no. He gonna say no.
I'm gonna still tell him no.
He gonna say no.
Right?
But anyways, they can get the nose.
Definitely, you can come to the Hive, though. The Hive is fully set up for content. TheHiveHouston.com, an amazing facility, some good brothers behind the scenes, keeping this content culture moving forward. I'm super proud of you just because as much as people talk, you think people will be tired of hearing people talk, but podcasting continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger just because of the individuals behind the mic. So one thing I always like to tell people is that, like, hey, man, just because you pick up a mic and talk don't mean people got to like it. Don't mean people got to look. Don't mean people got to watch.
I
Yeah,
never
because
thought
out
of
of
it
them
that way.
9,000 you talk about, probably only 50 of them is good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't talking about nothing, then it's like with that dose dude, you got people that talk that real, like it's conversations.
Yeah.
You know, people try to do like it's an interview when you having conversations and you also talking about something that somebody else can relate to, then that's when you become like great. You know, it's some of the great ones out there. So yeah, I'm like you on it. I don't be liking to do them either. But when my brother, I got to do it for my brother. I had the same thing. Hey, man, so you did. Me and you ain't got that kind of relationship, bro. No this to what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how many times we going to talk about, you know what I'm talking about?
And I think that's what makes it special, though, because it goes back to, like, why I started this, too. It's like I'm upset at the same time because I did his on a GoPro. And it was like the very beginning.
Facts,
But it was,
facts.
I had no intentions of it becoming what it's become at all.
Yeah.
And now that we're here and I have all you guys on, it's the relationship that's important. And that's why I think the podcast is so different, because it's not just me pulling for money or pulling for just to do something. It's like years of relationships that people that don't even do podcasts, you guys are doing it because it's an easy thing, because it's a me. And the reason why I have all these guys here today is because this is honestly the foundation of me as a boy. Because when these guys met me, I was a boy. I was a 23-year-old kid. And I've grown into a tremendous man. I'm going to say it myself. I'm very, very fucking proud of where I've come and how
What in
much.
the Snoop Dogg? I want to celebrate me. Come on. Talk that time. Yeah.
I'm being serious, because the reason why I'm saying this is I'm seeing through you both, all three of you guys here right now, and I remember some of my toughest times and some of my darkest days, and here I am in your studio on my show, and I have you guys all here still supporting me and my family to this day, from where I started to where I've come to where we're at now, and that's why all you guys are on this podcast. So I'm very, very appreciative for you guys being on this, and it means a lot to me, and I love where this is going.
No, man, we love you and your family, brother. Like, for real. It's wild. It's wild to think that I always tell people about the relationships and taking care of your relationships. And this room right now is the epitome of taking care of your relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, again, JQ came to the gym. Did I go over there first or JQ?
No, you was
You
first.
first.
You
And
reason
then
I went over there.
1, 2, and then 3.
Then I was talking to this fool about them trying to know. JQ knew you tried to kill me. Me and JQ really was gonna whoop your ass. The first workout, JQ my real homeboy. Now listen, for those that don't know, my very first time working out with Dose, somebody lied on me, right? And told Dose I said something that I did not say. Dose said, cool, bet. Now that I work out at Congo, I want y'all to think you go in there and you look on the board and you have the junior board, the Junior Olympics. And then think about Phil Heath, gold medal, Mr. Universe workout. All the way on the end, you know, not the ones that he give Dre and OD now, not them. You know, the one in the middle. You know, you know, yeah, we're going to hit this one. So I'm doing it, and I'm like, why is he trying to kill me? Something wrong with this? Hey, no. Move the feet. And he being super technical. I finished the workout. I was like, all right, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Fam, I went to the radio station. I said, ooh, I'm superbly, I am exhausted. I leaned back in my driver's seat. I said, I don't got to be on till 7. 640,
Oh,
20-minute power nap. Turned into 8:45, 60 missed calls. My wife, my boss, JQ, everybody like, where's... I'm like, y'all, I'm at work. This dude tried to kill me, right? JQ like, who tried to kill you, dog? Hey, man, this trainer, dog, he had me doing all kind of crazy workout stuff. I said, why he did me like that? He said, well, they said you said that you could do this workout. This is a punk-ass workout, so I put you through an NFL workout. Why would you do that to me? Your name's Hardbody Keoti, ain't it? I made it. I died, but I came back to life.
Came back. I remember that day.
Yep.
And then that made me say, shit, it can't be that goddamn bad. So I take my ass up in there, and this is the first time in life working out I ever threw up afterwards. I'm in the trash can.
What in the lawnmower is going on here? I said, man, I told you, bro, they over there trying to kill folks. But I'm like, hey, it's 5
Hey,
minutes
when you
from the
start
station.
shaking for no reason after the workout like this here, drunk, like, what?
He needs a pimp sauce. He needs a pimp
For
sauce.
sure.
Like, what did he
sure.
do to me? What did he do to me? But you feel good
You feel good. Then
after 2
Warren,
months.
I'm preaching the gospel to Warren. We talking.
Yeah, and then you caught me when I never even go out, and I went out for some reason. I think it was at your event.
That was Keoti's birthday.
My birthday.
That was
your
Keoti's birthday.
Right,
That was
right
Keoti's
across
birthday.
from Prospect Park, right?
Yep,
Yep.
my birthday.
And I met you, and I did not think, out of everybody, when we did this, I didn't think he was going to come back.
I just look like this, dog.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I just look
I
like
was
this, dog.
judgmental as hell. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, man, I don't think he's going to last. Because you were skinny. Skinny. And then Aaron, I know we don't have our at the Daily Dose, but we're going to put this picture right here. This man was just on his vacation giving the
Hey.
Congo
Come on,
pose.
let this-
Boy,
He walking around this hoe looking like a
Come on,
Skims
man.
model for
Come
Kim
on,
K or
come on,
somebody.
Come on, man.
Skims.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
42 with a six-pack. Thanks to
Yeah.
Congo.
Come on, man.
42 with a six-pack. Come on, dog. Yeah, dog. I don't know, bro. I think, bro, Congo is so special, dog. I think you really got to understand, you know, you got to be a different type of motherfucker to come to Congo, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has that first experience where you in your car like, bro, what the fuck happened to my body? Or you in Congo throwing up.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you got to have a talk with yourself like, bro, am I really going to go back to that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That's deep. You said something. You can't be no hoe.
Can't be no
not in
hoe.
Congo,
Congo
dog.
will let you know if you a hoe.
Facts.
Right? Because
Facts.
after you hit that first really, really hard workout, you have the option to go back to 24-hour fitness and just get on the bike and go hoop and do those kind of things. But just being in the environment, and the crazy thing that I love about it, because I told you, man, this environment is like top tier. Like, you got CEOs, you got business owners, athletes,
Yeah.
people that have stuff going on in life, and we have places to be. We don't have all day to be in here playing with this workout. Let's take care of our business. Let's lock in. Let's network, and then we're going to bounce out. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
For sure, for sure.
And
That's
I
something.
don't think people talk about it, bro, on just the environment that y'all give, Brody, on the mental aspect of it. Because everybody who you saying, everybody in Congo, somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody in that motherfucker is
Yeah.
at the top of their game, somebody somewhere running shit at an extremely high level. You motherfuckers all go to Aspen and spend a month at Aspen, spending 6 figures, right? But everybody coming to Congo not only to get their body right, but you shake that bullshit off of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come in there, bro, y'all pushing us, and like you said, it's the difference between Congo trainers and other trainers. Bro, y'all living that shit.
Yeah.
I'm waking up in the morning looking at you before the workout at 4 in the morning, lunging, half naked, abs. Taj done ran 10
I told
fucking
him I had to
miles.
mute his story.
Yeah.
Bro, they walk around, ball, sweat.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
it's Congo. We IA, bro. I don't want to see that first thing in the
Dog.
morning, bro. That doesn't motivate me.
You name the athletes, they've done it, and they've done it. Anyways, but go ahead.
But it make you like, bro, when you in that motherfucker, number one, if you ain't built for Congo, you worried about everybody else in there worrying about you. But when you go to Congo, bro, you really be going inside yourself to be your greatest self around motherfuckers who are their greatest selves. And then everybody trying to keep up with y'all. Even though it's impossible. And that's the difference between Congo trainers and any other trainers. Those can always take his shirt off. And he is going to. Taj can always take his shirt off. And he's going to show you those abs, but you're going to see him jumping in the pool that night, being a daddy that night. And it's, bro, the mental aspect of it. As an entrepreneur, for me, my G, like, bro, that shit really trained me for war. Like, I go to Congo and everybody in my business know, bro, leave Warren alone while you're working out. You know what I'm saying? And when I go that motherfucker, I don't fuck what I got going on in business, bro. I'm going to come out that bitch with clarity. I'm going to be so tired from my workout, bro. I ain't even going to have time to entertain the bullshit. And I'm going to be so inspired by everybody in that bitch. Whether you got Jen pregnant, you know what I'm saying?
Working
Squatting.
out.
You know what I'm saying? Squatting. It's like, it's so much inspiration, but you gotta really want that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And y'all live it, dog. And I don't think people really talk about what Congo does for the mental aspect of it. And I know I talked to Gladys a lot about it like that shit, and she'd be like, dog, it just helped you out mentally so much. And she said, man, you gotta take 2 shots today too. And Kiati Susan from the gym told me she did not like your sound bite when you said, I know what you meant when you said ain't no pretty workouts in Congo, but you said ain't no pretty people in Congo. And she was on my ass this morning like, you going on the podcast with Kiati? Tell him I said it's pretty women in here. And it is.
No, it's not. And I'm gonna stand on business.
This motherfucker.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Hey, big business stand. No, I got it.
Go ahead. Go. I want to
got
hear
this.
this. I want to hear this.
Susan.
Yeah.
Listen, Susan. It ain't. It's beautiful people in Congo. Anybody in Congo?
Beautiful people.
Anybody in Congo? You be in Congo? It's a beautiful environment. It's ugly. It's sweaty, but everybody in there is getting to them goals. It's a beautiful environment. It ain't no pretty workouts. I definitely, I knew somebody was gonna take that a certain kind of way, right? Because hey man, it's ugly work in there, but anything in life that's beautiful at the end was ugly during the process.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like it is a terrible place. Like, listen. It ain't nothing fun about it. It's not. Y'all, do you know how much other stuff we could be doing versus, like, you know what? This the only body we get. Let's take care of it. Big facts. And for us to do that, it's going to hurt, and we can't do everything that everybody else do, and we might miss this or might miss that. Hey, what's that recipe y'all on again? Hey, how do you do this baked potato, sweet potato? You do it. I had to call Taj on time, like, how long are you supposed to put this in the microwave? Like, I'm literally like just the community that's set up. So, man, it ain't no pretty work. Like, listen, y'all, it's ugly work over there, but everything that's worth having is worth going through some ugly to get to that pretty that you want. Every time.
And that's what I take pride in. Lily, what you just said and what we talked about last time.
Yeah.
When, you were going through it, whatever, and then the gym was always your thing.
Yeah.
And like that brought you to level. Even with you, when things wasn't going down, this is like some, what is this TV show? This is some drama shit right now, kind of drama shit. But when
Man, we not
93.7.
Y'all acting like me and JQ Bloods and Crips. Man, that ain't.
Letting the Houston radio world know. I'm just kidding. But seriously,
No, that's a real thing.
no one's ever talked about it. What happened, really?
So look,
And 93.7, 97.9 The Box, and we were there for that too. And again, fitness for all three of you guys helped y'all.
So let me share this.
Yeah.
So let me
50
share
Cent
this.
in the game.
Right, nah, you stupid. You're like 50 Cent in the game. So here we go. One of the first people that I told I was going to do something different was JQ, right? I live by the philosophy that I want for my brothers what I want for myself, right? And so I went to JQ and said, hey, listen, before I talk to Terry, before I talk to anybody else, I just want to let you know, man, financially it's ugly for me right now. I'm doing a morning show on night show salary, and I've been doing this for 6-7 months. It's ugly for me right now. And it's not because we was financially struggling. The principle is whenever you get into a position that you've worked to get into, that you be rewarded for your work.
One of our sponsors is Stevie Warren, your Houston real estate pro and fellow Congo warrior. Listen, you don't come to Congo for easy workouts, and you shouldn't settle for a pushover agent either. When it's time to buy or sell, you want someone who can handle the heat and fight your battles. Call Thebe. If she can survive Congo, she can handle any real estate hurdle. Save your sweat for the gym, not your real estate deal. Call Thebe Warren.
That's how they set you up. What they don't tell us is that, hey, man, you don't get paid what your value is. You get paid what you negotiate.
Big facts.
And that's what they got to start teaching our kids, and what we got to, hey, you could be the most phenomenal radio host, athlete, business entrepreneur. When you go into that room to talk business, you're not getting your value or what you're worth. You're getting what you negotiate. And for me, I was just like, hey, brother, I'm in an ugly place right now just because I feel like, sports analogy, I feel like whenever the GM wants to pay the star player, they're going to find the money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, and it's not nothing crazy. Like, it ain't you going in that mug saying, hey, man, give me $50 million. That ain't what the conversation was. It was just, it got to be more than that, respectfully. And, you know, to this day, a lot of people wonder why I still never have went off. Like, because Warren know, like, Dean, like, it's certain people that know, like, whenever we play a certain kind of way because we work hard to live and to be like this. And JQ has always been my brother, like, on our real relationship stuff, like, as far as, like, husbands and wives and back before he got married, this is my real guy. So for me, I always tell people, you be ready to die for something you don't even own. Yeah. It's people that'll die for their neighborhood. They'll die for all kind of stuff that you don't own. Imagine, I just want you to wrap your mind around the concept of you are in a leased vehicle and somebody run up and open the door and say, get out the car. Man, don't take my car. I'll die for this. Fool, you are leasing this vehicle.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm. It's just like NBA. Like the NBA is like all these teams play for different teams, but they don't own the team. They can trade you in a minute, or you may not get the money that you want at the minute. And that, you know, sometimes it's a life thing where, you know, God is putting you in a position to do something different and to be put in a position to be better. And you done seen this from a athlete, where if it's NFL, where if it's football, you have one person, team that don't think you're valued, person goes to another team and they shine. Like I believe that's about to happen with Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? They devalued him. You know, people tried to put everything against him, and I believe he's going to shine this year. It's just how he shined in that preseason game. Never practiced with the first squad. Went out there and did his thing, and, you know, he's staying humble during the interviews. He's not talking no mess to nobody. Yep. Hey, man, God is with me. Even when the interviewer, the writer that he ran up on from Cleveland, that he said always talk. He said that always talks negative about him. He could have went up in there and just went off on him. There's some people that would have went off on him. He said, "Hey man, why you never have nothing good to say about me? You always saying something negative about me. What I ever do to you?" And then the man to sit there and he is like laughing, "Man, you good, brother." And I bet that's changed the whole perspective of him, of Shedeur, to him. It's like, damn, this guy's actually cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's the narrative you got to change, you know what I'm saying, with this game, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's a game to be played, but you just got to know what your worth is and go get it.
He definitely was one of the people that reminded me that you can't never take business personal. And Warren and I have had conversations about that. Even Justin, my brother Justin, the lawyer, man, when we were just going through that, I'm like, man, he's like, what you, I told one, he said, well, what you thinking? I said, man, I feel this, I feel that. And I was just going like, this is my brother I'm talking to. He said, boy, if you was in court, you'll lose. Don't nobody give a damn about no feelings.
Facts.
Nobody cares about them feelings, man. Feelings are not facts. You got to go through, and when you say your facts and say this and that, I feel like in life, all of us come to points where you have got to really stand on the stuff you be talking about. And so if I'm telling my kids, hey, man, ownership is important. Hey, we got to be sure that we're protecting our intellectual property. We got to be sure, and we having these conversations in my house. Then when I get the opportunity to actually do that and I don't do that, what am I really teaching my kids? Me and Dylan was at the gym. So on the weekends, I let him go play with the grown-ups. Yeah. And I always tell Dylan, like, hey, man, all it takes is 5 seconds to mess up your life forever. If you ever get into a situation, it's cool to just be like, nah, I'm not good, and slide. We get in there, they fouling the hell out of Dylan, right? Older people. Dylan's 12. He's playing against 22, 23-year-olds. Dylan's damn near my size, but they're fouling him, right? Boom. And I'm letting them work through it and play through it, right? So he looks over at me, and I said, I got you. You good. You know, keep your composure. Woo, right? So dude come and literally, like, Dylan was going for a shot and made the shot, and dude, like, fouled him hard, right? Boom. So Vail go, I said, no. I picked Dylan up, and I grabbed him. Dude said, whoa, Nick. I said, hey, fam, I'm his dad. I don't raise my voice to talk to my son like that. Watch how you handle my son, right? Man, we just playing basketball. We woo. Let's go, Dale. Everybody like, you gonna stop the game? You go? Yeah, let's go. People was looking like, well, y'all leaving? Absolutely. I just told my son that anytime you get into a situation and somebody loud talking, and you don't gotta do it. Hey man, who says you have to stay in that situation?
Yeah.
Man, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Middle of the game, grab the ball. Now we out. Right. One of the dudes at the gym called me after and said, "Hey, can I be honest? I didn't grow up around my dad. I've never seen nothing like that. And when you left, we understood what you was doing and why you did it. But we just never seen it. Man, we're not getting paid to hoop in Fitness Connection. Let's go. Right.
Yeah.
What's the alternative? The dude that fouled my son, I whoop his ass. Then I'm at the gym later, and it transpires and turns into other things. No. I did everything I wanted to do. I worked on my son's mental toughness. Then I showed my son, hey, if it's a situation and the situation is not a situation you want to be in, leave. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Let's dip. So I feel like all the time we tell God about the stuff that we want, and when he put us in situations to get it, then we be like, man, everybody want to be fine. Cool, go to Congo. That ain't, wait, first they charge. Second is hard. When you say you want to be fine, right?
Facts.
What you mean I can't eat what I want to eat and drink? You want to be fine, right?
Right.
It's a cost.
It's a cost for
The
it.
cost and the sacrifice.
Come on, man. Every time.
You gotta have that.
And the thing that I love about all that is like, in all your darkest times, like you're transitioning out of where you were, going to a whole new station, you were going through what you were going through, you were pushing and pushing through your businesses. The thing that I took pride in is everything you were just saying is that's why we're different, is I am about the physical,
Yeah.
but I'm big on the mental. And we come in there all the time, and the reason why it's so hard and you got to push yourself is because that's the life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, think about it. Every time you want to quit on that Versa or that squat or that bench press, we're going max reps. And why am I yelling so hard? I'm not yelling to rah-rah. I'm yelling because I'm saying go after those dreams. If you're like that 2-3 reps there, keep fucking going, keep fucking going, keep fucking going.
Facts.
And that's what really separates us. I take pride, and I feel like everyone that's come in that gym has evolved and changed themselves in a professional standpoint. And they've grown in some way, and even the high school kids going into college, and then the college kids becoming into men into the world of what they're doing. And even like Aaron, like seeing Aaron here with you guys in the back, he was just from Wyoming, and I trained him when he was in high school. And look at what we're evolving and growing into.
He from Wyoming too?
Yeah.
God, dog, you
Yeah.
gonna bring the whole, it's only about
The whole Wyoming.
12 more of y'all left in the city, got your whole hood. What out here in Congo?
So the moral of the story is people don't want to do the hard shit, and when things get hard, they could have went that route. We didn't want to go to JQ.
Yeah.
You could have went a whole different route. You may not even be the Kiati who you are. You could have went and cowered down, but you went and got stronger. And you kept building and building and building. And I take pride in that, and that's why I fuck with y'all. And this was all about giving your flowers. My belief is you got something special in the works going on right now yourself as well.
Sebastian Plumbing. If you need a plumber, Sebastian's our guy. Plumbing problems never come at a good time, but when it happens, call Sebastian. Whether it's a clogged drain, burst pipe, or water heater failure, Sebastian Plumbing is ready to tackle the job with a fast professional service. That just means don't shit down the hole and use too much goddamn toilet paper. Don't stress the mess. Just remember, when it happens, call Sebastian Plumbing at 346-556-6709 or online at sebastianplumbing.com.
What is going on? Are you going to be a Netflix star? And hell no, I'm not going to be a Netflix star myself. Congo will not be on the show.
Don't say that, dog. Don't say
No.
never say no.
I'll have to talk to my partner.
Acting like that.
Coach, you definitely have a Love Island body, bro.
Come
you
on.
definitely-
No, thank you.
Priscilla, I love
Thank
you.
you,
I'm
dog.
not saying
Thank
that
you,
Priscilla, no, I
Kiati.
love you. Bro,
Come on, the Love Island.
bro, you got that Love Island body. Like,
Oh,
what is
man.
going
Hey,
on?
shout out to Maya, man. Shout out to Maya.
Yes,
Come on,
dude,
dog.
man.
Thank you, Kiati.
Yeah,
Talk to him the
Priscilla,
way
we
I've been
love you.
talking to you
Yeah,
for him.
Priscilla,
Please
we watch
talk
it.
to him.
Maya, we love your show. Priscilla and I were your favorite.
Let's
Yeah.
do it, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, let y'all know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to let y'all know. Warren is my richest homeboy.
This dude here.
That's real life. Like, bro got his own production company. Got some crazy stuff in the works. I told him no too, but then I changed my mind. I said, you know what? Anything I can do to add value. I feel like I want for my brothers what I want for myself.
Come on.
So whenever I found out that Warren was working on his project, how far are we from the project rolling out, or what would you like to share about that
Bro,
project?
we in post-production for the reality show for the She's Happy Hair. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been working on that shit, bro, 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? So we in post-production right now. We getting ready to finalize the sizzle and let my amazing lawyer get to work on, you know what I'm saying, licensing it out. And hopefully, you know, we were originally looking at streaming, but, you know, I think it's coming out way better than we thought. So now we looking at regular TV too. You know what I'm saying? We knocking on every door. And, you know, self-produced, everything, you know, self-made, self-produced, wrote our own checks. And, you know, I'm hoping, you know, once we get this licensing deal, the second production on Warren Broadnax Productions is the Congo reality show. You know, the goal of Warren Broadnax Productions is to tell stories of real people, bro. You know, we really know a lot of real people struggling. And there's so much fuck shit out here. And so many people got the game fucked up. Like you said, how you led by example with Dylan, bro. So many people ain't seen that. And we see on podcasts, so many people kick so much bullshit. So many trainers live their life and they ain't in shape and they can't take their shirt off. Very few people really about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it is, and usually the magnifying glass is on the people with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is our opportunity to really show, like, bro, this is the real shit. Our show is completely authentic, completely vulnerable. Like, we just showing what it really looked like to hurt, to fight, and to win in entrepreneurship and in life. And if I can show that to people and show, bro, you can go from $900 to making $100 million just by being a stand-up individual and kicking ass and being disciplined and getting your mind right through our show, I think that's phenomenal. But it's like, I know it don't end with me because I got relationships like this. So it's like the next thing is like Congo, brody. Like, that shit is so phenomenal what y'all got in the bottle. And I know your whole apprehension is like, bro, it's going to turn us into reality stars and we going to be tripping.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck, first of all? And second of all, we ain't doing no negativity.
Yeah.
Number one, it's so much bullshit out here. Everybody used to the negativity with the reality show. Is like, that's why it's dope to be able to be authentic. And not only is it dope, number one, I'm paying for the shit. That's first. So can't nobody tell me what the fuck to do because I'm self-producing, self-financing. So I'm just delivering shit. Buy it or not. And if you ain't cool, we'll just keep going another motherfucker, right? But it's innovative. This is a perfect fucking time because it's innovative to be real. Because so many people used to the fake shit.
Yeah, a lot
So
of
many people used to the negativity. And it's crazy that that's an innovative spin on shit. And we always know when you first to market with something, that's when the shit shoot off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm knowing my shit finna shoot off. I'm like, they haven't seen these brown, crazy motherfuckers who come out of a motel in Wyoming, who I don't know what the fuck was in that water, who created this family member
It
of
had
Avengers.
to be pickle juice because they don't cramp up ever. I've never
These
seen
motherfuckers never get tired.
pickle juice in the pool.
And these people are fucking inspiring the greatest athletes on earth, some of the best business minds in Houston and in the nation. I don't even want to be name dropping around this joint of the people at Congo, but y'all are pushing behind some of the greatest bodies on earth, literally some of the greatest athletic bodies on my earth, some of the greatest entrepreneurs on earth. And it's like, bro, the whole world need that shit. And I don't mean to sound like, yeah, they the shit, but I think y'all the shit. I think I'm the shit. I think he the shit. When we be talking, I think he the shit. I always be like, bro, they got to see what we doing.
Yeah.
We used to, ain't nobody leading their son like that. You know how back in the day we would have crashed, and boys would have totally respected the
would've
crash
yeah.
if you'd have showed them goddamn boxing skills you got and went upside their head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would have
Someone
been
come get
completely
me.
in your right, come get me. But the fact that you are who you are, bro, then it's like, Dylan, let's go, Brody. You feel me? The fact that you are who you are and to come from Wyoming to 9, and like I said, bro, we talked through our toughest times with you. I've talked to this cat during our toughest times. I call this cat during my toughest times. I see you every day during my toughest times, right? And I think the world needs to see that shit.
Because you tripping. Because the other thing about reality TV is this. The reason why I don't do a lot is because my real reality really look like this. If I really showed y'all my real reality of what I do and who I talk to and how we move and the meetings we be in, and you'll be like, dang, okay. I don't want the extra attention. Like on the cool, like the sad part about it is I always got to watch and check on my brothers just because sometimes whenever your reality is somebody else's heaven, you got to watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Damn,
the part of the
deep.
game that I always, because somebody's going through hell right now. They would give anything in the world to be in what they feel like is heaven,
Facts.
which could be your life, or people trying to holler at your wife, or people trying to like. The world is crazy. All you doing is just what God intended for you to do, and somebody will look at that and be like, "Okay, oh yeah, okay." Like, but they don't. What they don't know is
All the stuff behind the scenes.
what they don't know
All
is,
the bullshit it takes.
hey, I didn't look like this, homeboy. I can't. God's still working on me. I'm gonna put out there like God's still working on me. So some people you can play with like that, and it's going. And that's not on no tough stuff. But I'm telling y'all, man, God be having His hand on His people. And whenever you think you're going to play with something that God has already ordained, it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the devil sets stuff up that he wants to be a man.
He attack you in everything that you love, anything that you love. I always say people, I call it the evil powers. I always say he always, and this probably can go for you, he'll go through and he'll affect anything that you're passionate about. So family, that includes wife, kids, your business, how you make your money, your health. And then, so when one, he attacks your family, once you learn how to deal with wife, kids, and, I can't mess with that anymore, let me mess with business. You lose opportunity here, you lose opportunity there, and then when you be positive, I get another one. Then he swings over here, mess with your health. One day you sit down and you get sick or you get cramp and you be like, I'm good, I'm just gonna work out, I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. And then he sits and he goes like, let me go mess with somebody else right now. I'll come back to you. And as soon as the moment that you're weak in one of those things, you and your spouse ain't getting along. Y'all have a minor argument. Ooh, they're the weak spot. Let me swap in. And when he swaps in, you gotta know it and be ready. I know what you're trying to do. We ain't doing that today. Let me go to the next one. And the cycle continues, and that's what happens in life. I tell people, you got to know when the enemy is attacking you. When he's attacking you, you think life is about to fall down, that's when you're about to make your greatest victory.
Big facts, dog.
Yeah.
And, bro, when you saying that, I think about these cats because I know they stories. You know what I'm saying? I know me and you ain't tapped in as much, but I remember when boys was going through shit, and Keati would just kept pumping. And kept dropping his own shit from the crib in the closet. And I'm looking from afar, knowing my dog going through it, but I'm so inspired. Like, dog, come on, dog. Boys don't know what it takes to get up and keep going like that. And watching these cats go through it from 9 to the post oak to the on top of the roofs and just looking at boys shaking out to the supplements to going back and forth to Waco or where the fuck y'all was going, and they fucked y'all out the money to keep moving through. Like, bro, and I'm so inspired by this, and I speak about it with the passion I do, bro, because when we first met, when I met you that day at your birthday party, we was already tapped in. But one of the things that appealed to me about now was like, bro, I got to get around winners. I got to get around people with a mindset like mine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, y'all are my closest partners. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get so much strength from watching them at their lowest. So when I'm at my lowest, I be like, shit, the way the boy shaking shit off and keep pumping. Like, and I know I'm going to be Gucci anyway, but when you seeing your people go through it and watching boys prevail, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I want for my brothers what I want for me. You know what I'm saying? And you just watching life try to attack these boys. And nigga just shine every which way.
Come on.
You shining every which way. These are two of the hardest working people I know. I tell you that all the time. I tell you that all the time. Literally.
He's terrible.
All the time.
He was like, you still, what are you doing? I like, no, man, I just feel like, like we've been stewards. God made us stewards over not just what he gave us, but also, and Jake, you probably know this better than anybody. In radio, we look at two things. We look at the reality, but they also have something that they call a perceptual, right? So one thing is, this is what's true versus this is what people see and this is what people think. You have to manage both of those because in real life, reality is what counts. But in 2025, the perceptual, boy, that perceptual battle,
Facts.
I always tell you, man, when it comes to your business and the hair, Warren and Justin are my two most terrible friends because they'll call me and they'll be like, hey, what you think about this? And we just start talking. He'll be like, you know what? Appreciate it. Call you back. Come back 2 months later. Everything we talked about, he done figured out a way to really. It's what people see. You have to find out how to tap into. That's why for you, oh man, if y'all do him a sizzle, just shoot him. Let's.
Well, I gotta get this dude. I've been working on the whole team. This is my plea to everybody in internet world. Tell those that we need a Congo reality show. We need this inspiration. Fuck the visual aesthetics of it, bro. People need your mindset, dog. And that's why I wanted to do one for mine. People need this mindset. I know you don't get to where the fuck I came from, to where the fuck I'm at, if you don't have the mindset I have. Right? And I want people to have that mindset. Like, bro, it's for you too, my G. I know they need that mindset. That's why I'll be pulling you close in my show. Kiadi, bro, I got to get you in. Even on season 2, bro, we going to be tapped in more. The mindset y'all got in Congo, bro, I think we could push the nation. I was watching some shit on Netflix the other day about The Biggest Lose and that like documentary on that. And it's all fluff and fuck shit. Everything we doing authentic.
So you know what? Don't call it reality show. Let us get together and produce your content.
And that's all it is. It's
word.
really content.
Your intellectual properties that you know at the end of the day, because the saying is true. If you don't do it for yourself, you're gonna end up finding ways to do it. Somebody else will find a way to do it for you.
We talking about Congo franchises.
Come on, bro. We trying to get this shit. And it's another I told you so moment. When boys was in 9, I had a talk with Dose and Taj. Told them, hey, bro, y'all two pretty motherfuckers, bro. Why in the fuck ain't y'all the face of y'all brand? Both of you motherfuckers look like this. Y'all beautiful. Y'all got these shirts y'all can take off. Bro, sell that shit. Like, bro, why y'all not doing it? Man, Warren, you tripping, bro. Man, get out of here with that shit. Man, I remember this Congo. And now, if you look at any Congo, you can't even walk in Congo without seeing their abs. Any promo for Congo, his shirt off, Ty's shirt off. And it's like, I told these motherfuckers this 8 years ago, and they was like, Warren, you tripping. Warren, no, what are you talking about, bro? We ain't hearing that shit. I'm just out with the reality show right now. It's just we run out of fucking time, so I got to hurry up and keep pumping it down their throats because it's like, bro, don't fight me 7 years on this one. Let's jump the real time of this. Am I lying?
Well, that's the problem. It took Daily Dose 7 years to make it to a podcast.
Come on, bro. We ain't got time. This is our time, Brody. This is our time.
Time is now.
You wanted to do it earlier, 7
on.
years, and I didn't do it. Well, Daily Dose audience, take the poll, Aaron.
Come on.
What's the pitch? What's the pitch, Warren?
Should we do a Congo reality show? Not the bullshit, but should we show the authenticity of Congo, the great minds and people and just bodies, honestly, too, around Congo, bro? Everybody need that mentality, bro. I think we can just change the world, dog.
And then you have them backstories of the stuff that you may know or may not know from your clientele. Like you said, everybody got a story of why they come.
Everybody in that joint got
Some
a
people
story.
are coming to get better. Some people are coming because of health reasons to get better. You know what I'm saying? And when you bring them in and do something like that, and you know how they do the commentary and be like, yeah, man, so, you know, like I was this, that, and that. Just like for me, when I started with you, I was a pre-diabetic. Not no more. And so that's a testament, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, everybody's in there for a reason, and they may not talk about it. Then you have the nice conversations that go on during the workout with people that don't know each other, but they be like, yeah, you got it, bro. When you trying to get that, come on, do your thing. Come on, you can do it, brother. And you really want to say, man, I need another breath, but all right. Just like, yeah, boom. It's like last time I was in there, and it's just like when you see somebody that make you want to go hard, I'm in there I'm basically doing some when you holding yourself up and you lifting your legs up, working your abs, and I'm hanging and I'm pulled up in this position. Andre Johnson walks by. All right, Pippin, I see it, because he like, hey, he's doing this exercise and he's doing it right, and he's going in, and that just motivates you like, dang, this guy who's in tip-top shape, talking about, come on, I see you, baby. I see what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Facts.
And then I went too hard, and I got in the...
You gonna hurt. You gonna feel it that night. You gonna feel it
The
that
fact that Andre and OD look like they could start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in great shape.
They are in
Yeah.
amazing shape. And Andre Johnson sucker punched me because we got this little game we be playing called Catch You Slipping. Our birthdays one day apart. He hit me so hard last week. I'm telling you, when I see him, I'm swinging off on him. Dose, you got bro walking around that hole look like Mike Tyson. He hit me so. I'm talking about, and I didn't peep it coming. I'm talking crazy to Sobo, and Andre just boom. I said, oh, okay, sucker. It's real.
It's a scale of that from just not even Dre to, bro, You know, I'm in that motherfucker 8 days a week. So I'm watching
This
these.
motherfucker said 8 days.
8 days
Hey,
a week.
days.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
said,
yeah.
God
I'm in
damn.
fucking-
Where the
I'm
motherfucker get
in
8 from?
motherfucking 8 days a week.
That's gonna be my new
Come on,
hashtag.
dog.
8 days a
Big
week.
facts.
Come
That
on,
bitch
man.
8 days a week.
H-Town, 25-8.
But big facts, 25-8. Come on, dog. They
I'm
gotta
gonna
know.
let you later, all right?
But you watching these moms, these women, bro, transform they bodies in that joint too. Like, you see them come in. Oh, you can tell she had a few kids. And they show up day after day and week after week and month after month. You see them turn into like, oh shit, I can see her abs now. Oh shit, she got muscles now. And you might not even know her name, but just looking at that, it motivates you like, all right, bro, I got to get on my shit. I was in that motherfucker today. I was telling Halima that shit today. This is just how motivating even the women is in that joint. I was doing some fucking leg workout, right? You know, on legs, I'm always challenging myself because I'm joints weak. And I was like, the 35s were available for the CMBs. I was like, man, pick up the 50s, bro. Stop acting like a girl. It's my self-talk. And then I was like, I can't even say stop acting like a girl in this bitch because the women go harder than the men. Like, you know what I'm
They be
saying?
getting it in.
Everybody in there motivates you, Brody.
Yeah.
And it's like, even when you don't know them, and sometimes like we might tap in through social media, and I would just know them from just motivating each other in the respect of just the hard work and the discipline of showing up every day. But when you look at these motherfuckers, they are phenomenal people at the top of their game. Every single person I'm impressed by, I want to follow, and you build so many relationships off of it to so many people. I'm tapped in like, bro, let's go to lunch because I just seen you work hard in Congo, bro, and I love your mindset. Like let's just build a relationship outside of this shit.
Yeah, and I agree with all that. It's authenticity, but like that's the other thing with the reality show. I feel like you lose the authenticity. I know it's not no bullshit. It's you. It's gonna be your productions. But when you mentioned when Dre walked in and it was so casual, it's like it's different when there's a camera in your face.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't because
Yeah, man.
ain't shit different right now. You in the same dose on Daily Dose you are every goddamn day.
Yes.
Cameras be on your face on Daily. It's 5 cameras in our face
He does be
right
a little
now.
more filtered. He is
How
a
is
little
it
more
different?
filtered on the podcast.
No, I just try not to use the F word that much anymore.
Look at your text. I just sent you the name of the show. You're gonna love it. I just sent him the name for your show.
Uh-oh.
I like it, dog.
Come on,
I like it.
come on.
Speaking
Remember-
into
remember-
We like I said the name?
No, because somebody might try to take your thing.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
you
We
a
gotta do our
$1 million
paperwork.
Yeah, we gotta
gotta
do it
our
off
paperwork on
air.
that shit. Nah, we
Yeah,
gotta do our
hey,
paperwork, man.
keep
We
that
real
up. Hey,
businessmen.
just
We just
remember,
look like
we'll
this.
go back. Aaron timestamp right there. Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, one thing about me, you know, I'm a thinking son of a gun. That is a multi-million-dollar idea I just sent him for you. Because you're my brother.
Okay. I appreciate that multi-million-dollar idea.
Yeah. It came up with it in 2 seconds.
And to slide it over to meet me halfway. You know,
Okay.
things take time, right?
Looking to turn the backyard into the hangout spot for the summer? Regal Pools is Houston premier award-winning residential pool builder. Congo tough, I like to say. From luxury design to flawless construction. If you can dream it, Regal Pools can build it. Book a consultation today.
Talked about like God and the devil and stuff, and we just signed the lease, right? And that next day was the first time ever like we had to say no if you came in to work out.
Yep.
I told Priscilla, I was like, there's God again telling me, because I was scared shitless when I signed that lease. It finally happened. It took forever. We started this process in November, got fucked over a lot of times.
Facts.
And we finally got the right deal, and the deal took a couple months. And that day I signed it, I was like, okay, you have the negative thoughts no matter what. I just took a bigger debt. I just took a bigger loan. I'm going to go bigger. Am I going to succeed? The same thoughts I had when we first opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now I have a bank note, a this and that, employees, Bacha, Halima, same thing. Fuck, should we do this? It's the comfort zone. It's do we want to be steady on the bike going 5 cals, or you want to go all out and go 10 cals because you want to go extra and go harder. So anyways, God showed me when I saw that wait list. I've never seen a wait list like that before for the gym. Hey, it's going to be okay. I know you signed that big-ass contract.
Yeah, because y'all be selling out. Just like I was finna try to pop into the Saturday, and then I seen sold out. Cause I missed Friday because I got jammed up at work, and so I've been like, man, so I'm like, and then I seen wait lists, and I said, I know if I probably put a call in, I might get comfortable. But now I'm gonna be professional. I'm just gonna double up next week. But I was like, damn. But I've seen that multiple times when I look. I'm like, damn. Sold out. Wait list. That means people are seeing, people hearing, and now you ain't got to turn nobody. Bring them all in.
Yeah, and that's that's the whole point of this move. So it's like I see signs always.
Yeah.
As far as the reality show, the sign is you, but my heart isn't telling me it yet. And that's just where it's at right now.
So I'm
just
keep working on you.
It will. Just like that lease and stuff and all that happened, I was like, okay, my heart's telling me I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I told the team, I sent everybody a message yesterday because we had Christian Guzman in the gym. He's a big-time bodybuilder influencer here.
Yeah, I was definitely
And
working out.
he's a Houstonian, got a great story. And we aren't Houstonians. We are now.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
I go back to, I'm a kid from Wyoming. And this guy's got millions of followers. And, you know, shout out to Shali because Shali brought him in. And Shali's another client of ours, Anaka Power. He's on the next episode.
Got it.
This is why the podcast is cool because all the clients kind of roll in together in episodes. Anyways, he came to the gym and it's like he's been here this whole life, dominating, kicking ass in Sugarland with Alpha Land and his energy drink and his clothing line. Like similar story, you're a super wealthy guy, like, and he's been through a lot of shit. And I want to get to know more about his story too. And he's in our gym on a Saturday where it's like, what the fuck is this place? And he's in the fitness industry. And we lift our abs up in our shirts. He's like, wait, what? You guys really look like that? This is amazing. Because he's all about aesthetics and that. And it's like, yeah, this is the cocky side of when I got a Kobe story to tell you too. Cocky side of, yeah, motherfucker. This just to anybody. We live this shit every day. And we do it for the moments like that, for when a prominent bodybuilder comes into the gym like this, and it's a random Saturday, and we go like this, and he's impressed. And what I'm getting at is it's just very, very cool. And all these signs that I'm getting that we're building something super, super special. And you got to keep pushing beyond those limits and fighting through the adversities. And where I'm at in my life is like I have so much faith. The true test of faith is like believing in something when no one else can see it.
Facts.
And I'm at a point in my life where like nothing can really derail me. Like I don't think I really have, like I talked to him about it. I really don't have bad days.
Facts.
I mean, I don't have bad days. And if shit happens, at least it doesn't work out. I don't really get anymore.
That's because of them Congo workouts. You ain't got
boy
time.
evolving. My boy been evolving though. He used to get
dopamine
mad.
is released.
My boy used to get mad as hell. My boy been evolving though. My boy been evolving.
I take pride in that and just staying calm and following this path that we're all supposed to be on.
Yeah.
So the path that I'm supposed to be on right now is I'm so blessed and humbled that all these people book and you can say maxed out and see that. I'm so blessed to be sitting in these chairs and having my brothers out here all aspiring for greatness.
You know, facts.
When people speak about me or speak about Congo, love us, hate us, whatever you want to say, we are aspiring greatness and living it every day. And it always reminds me of what the daily dose is because I always had people be like Carlos, like, man, can I come lunge with you at 4 a.m.? Man, you didn't post today. Or even Kieran, my volleyball girl, her mom goes, hey, you didn't have made a daily dose post in the morning at your 4 a.m. stuff. It's like, okay. It's a reminder I'm supposed to be doing stuff for people. I'm supposed to keep following this path. And the fact that people can align themselves with me, I say when you wear this, you're representing us and we don't fucking lose. And we'll never give up. And whatever you do, you work hard and go after it. And you guys are all those people. And I love all you guys. And I'm happy to be at this studio to do this podcast with you. And I just want to keep aspiring to motherfucking greatness.
That's why I'm trying to get the podcast, bro. We got to show people, bro. That's all we go do on the podcast is just inspire a whole bunch of motherfucking people. We go bring them to the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing, bro, about the pride of Congo, too, bro, everybody in Congo, bro, got it, first of all. They are on. They're winning. Everybody's winning in life. You feel me? So that means they got a lot of money to buy a whole lot of fucking clothes because they be all over the world. I follow a lot of these motherfuckers. And everybody in Congo, no matter where they go across the world, they got on their Congo gear. Yeah, whether it's you, him, me, everybody, you see a motherfucker might be in Italy. Big old Congo shirt because it's more. It means like, motherfucker, I'm about that shit. Like, these motherfuckers live it. Bro, if you can make us follow and believe with your vision, bro, you don't know how many people in the world need that shit. It's more than us looking forward to the Daily Dose podcast. Like, my guy from Alpha Land came and was like, what the fuck did I just walk into, right? I feel like this motherfucker one of the most slept on people. I'll tell you, bro, you're marketing genius. One of the most slept on people in America. I think y'all one of the most slept on gyms. I feel like I'm one of the most slept on, motivational, inspirational, disciplined motherfuckers on earth. And it's like, I only know how to handle shit one way, bro, and put my own magnifying glass up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Magnifying glass on Kiati. Everybody needs to see even more. Magnifying glass on Dose and everything in Congo, because everybody need that. They need more real people like us, because it's so much bullshit out here, dog. And if you can motivate the top 1% of America, imagine what the fuck you can do to the other 99% who really lost in the sauce and who ain't never met a motherfucker like us. And I think about young me, bro. I wish I would have had a daddy like that. I wish I'd have had somebody like you growing up to really put me on game and like, bro, that's how you work hard. That's how you grind that shit out. I wish I would have had a motherfucker like me that'd be like, bro, thug that shit out at the toughest of times, motherfucker. You go be okay, right? We could be those living examples, being our true authentic selves. There is no fluff between Daily Dose and when you put your fucking phone down. There is no fluff between who Kiati is when he on his phone showing all that shit he do to who he is when he put his phone down. If it is any changes, you don't even show how hard you really work. You don't even show how hard you really go. You know what I'm saying? And that 10 rep shit, like Kiati started off the podcast with, like, and you said, man, that 10 reps in Congo is a different 10 reps. You know your people so much, and ain't 10 more. When you in Congo pushing, them motherfuckers telling you shit about you. Yeah. When I'm pushing them last 10, they didn't want your business to fail. They don't want your family to win. These motherfuckers talking to your soul. They talking to your mind. You know what I'm saying? And they just like, get 10 more reps to get a great chest. Even though it's going to happen.
Your chest will be all right,
Even
man.
though it's going to happen. They are talking to like all of your life battles and your challenges because they're aware of them and they live in that shit too and they fighting it themselves, Brody. That shit is so special in Congo, and motherfuckers don't talk about it. So I'm happy I get a chance to really. I know you probably wanted to give us our flowers. I'm like, nope, give this motherfucker his flowers on this bitch.
reverse.
Yeah, facts around this motherfucker. Because we need to talk about that shit, bro. And hopefully, you know, Congo will get a big enough space where we can bring more people in to that joint, bro, because it's the Mecca, dog. It really is. Anybody walking that bitch, even my partners who I've invited in the Congo and can't make it no more. They like, bro, I can't make it because it's too tough, but it's special in that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll admit, like, bro, I'm physically, I ain't about that life, but it's special in there.
You just got to remember 2 words for you. My 2 words for you.
Yeah, we're almost there, though.
I was going to say God's timing, but so I guess suck it works.
Depends on your answer. Pause.
God's timing. I was going to say God's timing. It's funny how things all come together at the same time. Or what you were gonna say. There could be some time for that. All I'm saying is, bro, God's timing. Like for you, had you started out with that, then I'd be like, cool. Mentally, your headspace is being sure that the family succeeds in this. What you got to look at is those are the things that guarantee the success. You don't want to be in front of cameras, and you don't want to, but those are the things. We live in a visual world right now. JQ would tell you, if you do radio and you don't do social media, then you might as well have an AI character. People will find somebody else to do your job. You've got to be in front of these people showing them what makes you you.
And you got a story to tell. This is like you were successful. It's like where you started, just us talking and what, you know, and it might be going on a future Daily Dose podcast or just you doing a motivational for people to know where you started. Kid from Wyoming, when Warren started out, because they'll look at his success and think, oh, he just got it like that. He sacrificed. Kiati sacrificed. I've sacrificed. You know, people just look at the win. They don't know the losses that we took to sacrifice from family, hurt, pains to accomplish our dreams.
Wait, you really was driving from Bryan College Station to sneak in the radio station to do work. So Bryan College Station from Houston is how far?
Hour and a half.
So you drove an hour and a half to sneak into the radio station and do somebody's job.
Do somebody's job. And then when I decided to move here, I quit every job. And then I got told Dose, what a lot of people don't know, when I moved, I didn't have a place to live yet. So I slept in my car for 2 weeks, taking showers at 24-hour fitness. And when I tell people that story, like, damn, and that's go back to patience and drive. Everybody got a story of sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And when you think that, like I told him, you look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was homeless for years. Years living in his car. I don't think I'll be big like that. 2 weeks was hard. So, you know, you just see stories like that. I'm big on when I see somebody that's successful I always want to know the backstory. I want to know what you went through, because that's what motivates me. Let me see you rise from the pain, the bullshit, and then get there, because you got to understand that a lot of the generation now, they don't understand how to deal with the bullshit.
That's the only way to get there, and they don't understand that. That's the only way to get there is go to the bullshit.
Like you said, like as we get older, we learn how to deal with certain. It's like you dealt with the situation with your son on the basketball court. As we get older, you start thinking about life and how you handle something could be a life or death situation, or put you in a situation to put you in jail for some bullshit because somebody said something you didn't like.
Facts.
Because somebody stepped on your shoe. How you handle it. Somebody step on my shoe. Excuse me, brother. He stepped on my shoe. All right. Hey, man. Hey, it's all right. It's good. You try to push it until somebody just step in your zone where you have no he got to get it. When they step up in here and you got to defend yourself, but we try to stay away from that, because the job, just like for him, like for you, the job is to get home.
Yeah.
Come on.
And
Get
we all
home
going
to your
somewhere.
family.
We take that shit for granted.
Yeah. You take for real. People take that, get home. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like when I'm around, when I go work outside, radio, and I in these clubs and stuff, I do my job and I leave and I go home to my family. I've already done the playtime stuff. There's no need to me boo. Now, Cub Town, I pop the different spots, poke my head in. Hey, how y'all doing? Go to another, hey, do that once a month, but just hanging around, just to be hanging around, you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Come on.
Boy, let me tell you.
I think another thing too, we got to be comfortable with people not seeing you, right? I think a lot of time we feel like they don't see me, they gonna think I fell off. They don't see me, they gonna, man, if y'all don't see me, I promise you I ain't fall off.
Big facts.
I promise you I'm in somebody's meeting somewhere, I'm in some corporate function, I'm at some sporting event, getting to a bigger bag. So you may not see me, and I might not leave the club smelling like smoke no more, right? But
Yeah.
we still are the smoke. Like, we still gonna show up when we show up, and I'm gonna get the same impact. You can't be scared of missing something. A lot of time you will stay in the same place because you feel like you missed something. Like FOMO will keep you froze. You know what I'm saying? The fear of missing out will
FOMO
make
done
you
killed a lot of
be
people.
around this mug. Like, man, if I don't go this week, I'm not going. Hey, man, sometimes you got to disappear. So whenever you show back up, people be like, damn, what you been doing? Yeah, man, you're not missing nothing. Sacrificing, investing into your business, more than anything, which I should have said first, investing in your family is the most important thing that you could do. And a lot of time we don't understand that for fear of missing out on, hey, man, one thing I love about Warren, he would tell you no quick. One of my richest partners, I'd be like, hey, he would say, hey, fam, if I want to blow some money, I got a family I can invest in. I don't have to give these bad business ideas. No, I got real family that I'm trying to set up for success. My son is in college. Like, I'd be like, yeah, man, like, these are real conversations we have. Like, people, when people know you got it, how many people ask you for stuff daily, JQ? Just
Boy.
outside of tickets, because I feel like radio station people, boy, they ask us for tickets all the time.
At a minimum, I get asked for something at least 10 times a day for something. It's either a favor, money, an idea, and I have to be like, huh? It's people that ask you for something. These aren't family members. These are just, they want something from you, but they haven't invested nothing in you. A like. Hey, how are you doing today? I'm checking on you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Are you good? It just point out, hey, what can I get from you? Hey, man, I need to meet such and such. You got any access? Well, hello to you, too. How about at least play me like one? Hey, brother, how you doing today, man? Everything been good? Family been good? I hear you a couple of, and then get to the question. They blame this ass for something like what are we doing? Like, and I politely, and I work my way, no, I don't have that for you. And I really want to say F you, but, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You have to politely move around, and that's why I tell people, the way you treat people, you never know who you're going to need in life. That's why I always treat everybody good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one thing I told Kiati. You know, when he was working, I said, no matter where you work at, make sure you treat everybody good because you never know who you're going to work for, who you're going to have to work with going into the future. And that's a big thing because if you steer somebody, if I ever steer Warren, if I ever been an asshole to Warren, and then one day Warren has something where I want to attend to something, hey, bro, he can say F me because the way that I approached him or made him feel, I try to make sure everybody that JQ touches feels good. You know what I'm saying? If it's a smile, hello, how you doing? What's up? Keep it moving. And that's how you build relationships. And that's what gets you in all of us, relationships that we built has helped us get through some doors that we probably wouldn't have got through if we hadn't made that impression on somebody.
Right.
Sure. And I tell people all the time, especially aspiring trainers or just entrepreneurs, that you got to shoot your shot too. Like so many people now are afraid. It's either they're afraid or they overstep their boundaries. Like it's a little too much. Like we were out with Slay on the field and these guys were just being super extra, like wanting to get a picture and pitch an idea and do like, it's too much. You got to know the time and setting. And then
True.
You got to know your moment. But at the same time, so many people want something, but they never want to take that step to ask or go out and make that connection. Like when I reached out to Gunner in 2017, it was a leap, but I felt like my page and what I looked like at the time was respectable enough for a man like that to be like, hey, yeah, I'll take that meeting with you and I'll network and I'll open these doors. And these doors have brought me to this platform. And I first and foremost want to thank just the fact that I got sponsors.
Wait. Regal, we still with Regal?
Yeah, I was just about to.
Hey, man, I got you.
All right, here we go.
I'm trying to get that pool. Wait a minute. Episode 42, the Daily Dose Podcast. Shout out our sponsor. Shout out Regal Pool. They make some amazing pools. Now, I know the first thing you're thinking is, Kiati, do you have a pool? I don't, but I want one. So I'm telling y'all, if you need one, get over to Regal Pools because they can make it do what it's supposed to do. Splash. That was the effect when you jump in the water. Splash.
H-Town for real.
It's Regal Pools. All right, Regal.
Pools.
It was a few of my partners following Regal Pools. No lie, like when I started following them through the podcast, and even though they work out at Congo, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But like when I was like, oh, okay, that's all. Well, all right, let me like start following them and through the watching podcasts and they sponsoring those podcasts. It was like 5 people I know that was just following Regal Pools just for their work. No lie. Like I was like, bro, who you know about Regal Pools? Nah, I just know they got some fire ass pools and one day I want one.
That was a good
Like,
commercial.
that was
When I
crazy.
first saw it on there, I'm like, damn, that's how they do it? I said, them nice there. What that cost?
We watching Daily Dose on the behind the scenes, and I seen that pool with the drone shot, and then they got the Disney special effects water pool. And I said, let me go and get one of them, man.
Same thing with him. He's just like you guys, dude. He started bringing all of his coworkers and workers in there, changing the mentality. He's just like us. And like, it's just for everybody out there, if you're going through it, whatever you want to aspire, like, got to have a fucking dog mentality. Like,
Yeah.
there's no more softness. Like I'm not stopping the hardness anymore. Like you had that, it's corporate dose. I know how to pick and choose, but I'm here to tell people you gotta work, man. You gotta push. You wanna go after something. 50 Cent, Hustler's Ambition. That shit's living proof of that shit. Nipsey Hussle, like all this stuff that we listen to, and you have all this stuff. You want something, you gotta go for it, and don't be afraid to take risks, fail, and like you said last time, failing is if you give up.
Yep.
And I'm never going to give up on this. I'm just a consistent motherfucker in everything I do, and I surround myself with people that are great at what they do. And you've done that with your career. You've done that with your career, and you've done that with your career. And like I said, this podcast is growing into something. I don't know what that is, but God's telling me
Man,
this
I
path,
told you I'm finna
this
executive
path,
produce this podcast.
this
Don't worry
path.
about it, Aaron. Don't worry about it. It's just
And so shout out to the sponsors, Regal Pools, Diane Ginsburg, Dougie's kicking ass. He's lifting heavy weights. Thebe, deadlift in the house. You got to come at the 6 a.m. sometime. And if you need a realtor, she's with Compass Realty.
Listen, I definitely will come to a 6 a.m. Me and Mika been talking about how do we get up early and still get back. So mine might need to be a 5:30 or something, but so I can get back. But yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that early workout offer.
Say less. Aaron,
sure.
did I miss anybody else on that shout out, Aaron? Sebastian Plumbing, your ass went to freaking Barcelona and hasn't came back.
I ain't seen my boy in a while.
Toilets
Yeah, I
out there
haven't
must
seen my
be
boy in a while.
toilets out there must be
It
booming.
was big out there.
Hey,
Barcelona.
wait. Because you just said something, I just thought about it. Because Warren said, y'all up in here laughing. Wait a minute. These people sponsor your show and they actually work out. They crazy. I wouldn't
Hell
give you
yeah.
no money. Hey, you boy.
Hell
hell
yeah.
no.
That's the power of
Hell
fucking
no.
the people at Congo, bro. It's just the relationships that are, and again, I'm always aware of that, Brody, because at the time when I met Dose and we was talking about the gym, the thing appealed to me about now. You was telling me that was your sell, like, bro, the top people work out here, bro. The relationships are here.
You
And
don't
at
even
that
know
time,
hey, bro, you don't even know I be talking about you like
facts.
that.
At that
That's
time,
all
I wanted more relationships. And in Congo, bro, they are there. And unlike what JQ talked about, everybody at Congo, bro, if somebody want to meet me for lunch, I don't think they want something out of me. You just want to iron sharpen iron, bro. Everybody always offering shit and anything. I be like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't need that shit. Like, I'm okay, bro. Like, I promise I ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is just trying to bring value to each other, dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? At that joint. And y'all make me think of, bro, shout out to my Rex Life Raj, one of my favorite artists, bro. He got this song on his new album.
The one you sent me?
Yeah, Made Up My Mind. It just remind me of boys, cause to get to where we at, dog, we done made up our minds on this shit long time ago. That's the part people don't. You made up your mind when you was driving from College Station, coming from Bryan. You made up your mind when you was sleeping in your car. You made up your mind when you turned that motherfucking camera on every day when you ain't have no job and you was just like, bro, I ain't going. You made up your mind when you was at 9, like, man, they kicked me out the fucking gym. They don't get a chance to stop me. I made up my mind when I took my first 900 and my car was running hot and I ain't have no more dollars and was like, bro, that shit don't stop me. And one of the favorite lines on that song is like, everything I want is already mine. I made up my mind. I'm willing to do whatever the fuck it takes.
Man,
You willing to do whatever the fuck, like, right?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You
Right.
said, hey, man, Steve Harvey slept in it for years.
Yeah.
My motherfucker sleeping there for a day.
No,
You would have
nope.
did another month if you had to.
Yeah, if I had
It's just,
to.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had, because you had already made up your
I already
mind.
was in there.
People don't understand that part of it, dog. They don't understand. I ain't gonna have no bad day. Cause I made my fucking mind up. I'm gonna get up every day. I'm gonna go hard. I can easily tell anybody, no, hey, bro, I ain't doing that, Brody. Why? Cause I gotta get my ass up in the morning. I gotta hit Congo. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make my mind up, and I gotta go take care of my fucking business. Then I gotta be a daddy, husband, and every fucking thing else. So it's a fuck no, I ain't on the scene. No, I ain't doing this. No, I ain't pulling up. None of that, because I made my mind up, Brody. I know where we going. I know where I'm going. Like, it's real easy for me.
He is not lying. He says no to everything.
I will.
Then you pull up on me last time and something cool.
Yeah, now I make exceptions. I know with you, I'm always gonna make exceptions, and that's why I was on your ass about the podcast, because I know if I, you know what I'm saying,
I made
I
an
know you was gonna make an exception because it's me and Dose.
made an
And look what it's
exception.
turned into.
Facts,
Legitimately.
facts,
It worked,
facts.
it worked out in the sense we're in your spot right now.
Yeah, no,
And
for sure.
this is
Talking
the-
about man stuff.
This is the Content Mania, brother, and we're here. So it's all
So
working
look,
out and
before
growing.
before you take your shot, just because I understand the level of people that I'm in this room with, JQ first, man. The people that watch Daily Dose legitimately started as I wanted Dose to give people some positivity. I'm like, Dose, you being here in the gym talking to us crazy, you should film this and put this out. And that's why in some of the earlier, you would see like him working through it in his mind and talking like, and for you, man, just what's something that a quick motivation you would tell somebody that's watching, because we've come a long way. So just for somebody watching this podcast right now that could be going through some real life stuff that they don't have no idea that anybody's even thinking about the stuff they're going through right now, what's one thing that you would tell somebody to just motivate them?
Man, hard times don't last forever. As long as you got God in your heart and you believe in yourself, everybody say that you can achieve it. Don't let the evil powers try to stop you from doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Get up every day, grind, change the way that you move, and the way that you move gonna get you to that bag or to that big business plan that you always been doing. But it's gonna take sacrifice, it's gonna take hurt, it's gonna take pain, but when you get it, it's gonna be a super win.
Come on, like that was a good one. Come on, Walt. What we got, Walt?
Number one, like you said earlier, bro, stay off the scene, right? Stop fucking wanting to be seen. Everybody want to be seen, bro. If you see me less, I'm doing more.
Come on.
Big facts, right?
Come on, I like
you
that.
see me less, I'm
Man.
doing more. Shout out to my boy Nip, right? One of my favorite lines from Nip. And again, on the social media, because everybody trying to look like they winning. Ain't nobody winning. If you showing your success and not your struggle, you's a fool. One of my favorite bars from Nip, bro. Like, that's why only thing I'm showing consistently on my social media is my Congo workouts, because you see me getting my ass kicked every day, and then motivational posts. I ain't showing, hey, bro, I'm balling, I got 100,000. If you showing your success and not your struggle, you's a fool, because you start to look like food.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody, man, stay in the struggle. Get comfortable waiting longer for shit you feel like you deserve. I think we all done been to a point where it's like, fuck, I need that shit now.
Yeah.
And that shit didn't come until you was ready for it.
Bam. Right
Kind
there.
of what we just talked about that we can't talk about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I want it now. Get comfortable waiting for some shit longer than you feel like you, even when you deserve it. Just get comfortable, bro. Being patient, being disciplined, and doing the work. It's so much power in the discipline and the consistency. That's why Daily Dose is what it is, bro. It ain't the people. It's all of it. But number one, bro, the main thing I got to give you with Daily Dose, and that's one of the core values of who you are as a person, Brody, consistency. This shit coming out every week, dog. Since you started this shit, this bitch dropping every week, and that is who Dose is. When Dose say he gonna do some shit, hey, you better fucking believe Dose gonna do that shit. And the consistency of that, and I think that's everybody, most people who fail, that's they fucking Achilles heel is they not fucking consistent. Every day ain't gonna be pretty, but you still gotta fucking show up every day.
Facts.
Shout out Aaron. These episodes coming a little smooth.
He
Wyoming.
took a damn 2-week vacation.
Do y'all
I
throw
had
up?
a
What is
vacation.
Wyoming? Do Wyoming throw up a what? What y'all do? Y'all, like,
What is
what
it?
y'all throw up?
Well, we don't have anything.
Y'all so small,
It's
that
just-
ain't even nothing.
It's just it's Go Pokes. Go Pokes. There's no gang signs.
No gang signs?
No gang
I
signs.
couldn't be there. Y'all.
What about you? What about you, Kiani?
Man, I already said mine. I'm gonna send my motivation out to Susan. Hey, Susan. Shout out my Congo family, Susan. Y'all thought I was playing, man. Ain't no pretty. Hey, man, it's a whole lot of ugly. A whole lot of ugly if you want to get to that pretty, man. Unless you ready to go through that ugly to get to that beautiful, man, you can't want one and not the other. You can't want the sun and not the rain. You can't want the pleasure but not the pain. They both make you understand the importance of the other. So, man, we talk about Congo being a place to where, man, it's no pretty. Hey, listen, it's a lot of beautiful, but that beautiful get there after the ugly.
Facts.
And it's real ugly. When you really look at your mentality and your mindset, like, man, it's not clicking right now. These kids not doing what I'm asking them to do. My wife tripping. They going off on me at my job. Man, every time you go through something like that, that's helping you use a tool. Like, that's God just reminding you, got to work on that patience.
Facts.
You got to work on how you communicate.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time, especially us as men of the house, when things don't happen, instead of us going to them like there's a shortcoming, we got to look at us like, if I'm the quarterback, how do I make you understand this play so we can win as a team?
Big fact.
And I think that's a lot of times whenever you think just because, man, I said do this, you're supposed to do it. No quarterback. You're going to lose the Super Bowl if you don't figure out how to effectively communicate with the people that God put around you. Hey, man, go over there, do this, go there, run a slant, They don't know what a slant is. That's when you got to get on your hand and say, you're going to go up, and then I want you to, when you get to that 10-yard, then you're going to cut out right there.
Got to cut out.
And then look over your right shoulder. I'm going to throw it so then you can catch it over your. We got to communicate better. That be the part that when you're going through a lot of these trials and hiccups and it's ugly, it's giving you opportunity to use the tools that you need to be better at what you really need to be learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to quote one of our greatest Negro poets out there, the sun is always shining, even when it rains.
Big facts. Big facts. And even just sun's always shining when it rains. Did I miss a joke or something?
He know where that came from.
Give me a shot. Give me a shot.
Take it.
Don't miss that. Don't miss
Did I
that.
get- did
I
I
was
get
like, that
fucked
motherfucker shot. Oh, okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. We'll tell you.
Yes, that must be an inside
off a
joke.
camera thing?
Yeah, we'll tell you.
Okay.
This guy.
I didn't know
You
that.
are a wild person.
To piggyback off what you were saying.
Yeah, go back to Warren's.
I'm big on the realm of death and time right now. For some reason, that's like I always used to wish to be like where I want to get at.
Well, let me put my cup down. You
No,
said
real
death
talk,
and time.
real
Let me
talk.
put my cup down.
Death and
I
time.
like this. It said
You
death.
want to get to where the end goal is at, right? I want this now.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
wish.
I was nervous. I was going to start praying on you. Hush
Yeah,
your mouth.
death and time. Death and time. Listen. Don't wish for what you're meant to have in the future now, because you have your whole life to work for it, and the day you're born, time's ticking. So don't rush through it, and that's the don't rush process is the shit.
Yeah,
Is the adversity,
Yeah.
is the obstacles.
yeah,
Don't rush through it. That's what you're supposed to go through.
yeah.
Go through it.
Yeah.
And then that's when you find out whether you're deserving to go to heaven or hell, whether you're deserving to get success or not success because you pushed through and you were a good person. So just piggybacking off of that, time is limited. Don't rush and wish for it. If it's meant for you, it's going to happen. So this process with the gym right now and the supplements, and I'm not selling it for $1.2 billion yet because I'm embracing this process.
Hey, when you
Damn.
do, I'm going to ask to borrow something. I'm just telling you now. On episode 42, you remember what he do? When you sell it for $1 billion, I'm going to ask for something dumb.
So with that being said,
I'm going to say, hey, Daily Dose, hey, don't worry.
I was with you. I was with you when you was shooting in the gym.
Taj, you should have
was.
been here. We got it on tape. No, I'm kidding. Well, shout out Taj.
should we do a live FaceTime real quick before we take it?
Yeah, FaceTime
Okay.
Taj real quick.
FaceTime my dog.
Taj, yeah.
Adversity
Yeah.
will introduce you to yourself, dog. I think I missed that one. I think Dose talked about that adversity. I think most motherfuckers want it smooth and easy and try to avoid adversity. Adversity introduces you to yourself.
Every time.
And I think that's one of the things I love about Congo.
I
Because
like
I
that
know
one.
it's never going to
Adversity
be
introduces you
easy
to
when you
yourself.
walk in that bitch. But I know I'm going to do it.
Man, and you can't pull from what's not there.
Facts.
If it's no money in the bank, you can't get nothing.
We answered.
Yeah.
We're live on the Daily Dose talking about adversity. What was your question again? Hit it real time.
Hey, Taj, how are you, Taj? Hey, we really FaceTimed you so you can put me on the wait list, sucker. We send you that fucking ass message. And the wait list, nobody's coming. I'm pulling up anyway. Taj. We'll fight when I get there. Sobo with me.
It's a super, super pleasure of ours to be partnered with Legends because we live it, we breathe it. Congo20 is the discount code. You get 20% off. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the Daily Dose podcast. Follow Legends, and shout out to DeAndre Hopkins and Todd.
What's up, motherfucker? We got Nip on the wall, too.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know we got
He
Nip
thought
on
it was
the wall.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, it can't be pipping with it out the dripping. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, that's a beautiful
Hey,
thing.
Sebastian Plumbing, man, give him a call.
Facts.
What was the real time question, Kiati, about the motivation closing out with?
I forgot because we've been in here drinking.
All right,
Anyways.
B, we missed you, dog. We missed you. We talked about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You should have
dawg.
been here on the couch with us, dog. You should have been here on the couch with us. And we know you going to be plunging tonight. I know you're on daddy duty, dog. As always, bro. We talked about the greatness that you are, Brody, and the consistency. And I'm pretty sure you'll be jumping in the cold plunge tonight. Those got me on my second shot, bro. I have not took a shot since the last time I was on the Daily Dose. Literally. We missed you, dog.
Sounds like you were letting the wheels fall off, man.
This motherfucker.
Got a
here.
little-
There you go.
Hold you
that's-
accountable.
that's the 10
Old
reps.
Taj being an asshole. Hold you accountable.
That's the 10 reps right there.
That is.
He's like that
Right
with,
there.
with no weights around. This is wild. Bye, Taj.
Nice touch.
That's my
Peace.
dog. That's my dog right there. All
All
right, bro.
right.
Close us out,
Close
brody.
this thing out. Here we go. Episode, what was it?
42.
42.
42.
Daily Dose. Warren, my guy. JQ, my guy. Kiati, I appreciate
My
you
brother.
guys.
Yeah.
brother.
Congo Subs, drink Benjamin Blue.
I got you, boy.
That's a
Amino
we up and down
recovery.
with it.
And if you're not down with that,
I got it. The 2 words.
follow my lead.
God's timing.
I got 2 words for you.
Oh, not after that one. Let it breathe.
JQ, they got it with me too.
Let it breathe first.
Suck it! Like, subscribe, share, Daily Dose. We out.